Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Silver and Forest, and welcome to the Start From Scratch Challenge series, where in the next 10 episodes, we are going to try and transform our little startup forestry operation into a massive behemoth company where we are able to support and produce large-scale output. Now, what we need to do that is to be able to have multiple large machines. We also need to be able to have bought those machines, or at least have the finances in place to do so. To lease them or whatever it may be, but we also need to own a lot of land that we can fell and be able to build that roller coaster too. Now, currently we started from scratch. When you do so, you have £500,000. We have so far bought 2 parcels of land, which is land on Silver is quite cheap actually. We brought a few machines to get us going with, and that is pretty much the lot. You can see we're starting in January, because I do love this map in the winter, and we're just going to go into our new land over here. And we'll have a look, see what we've got to play with, really. I'm really excited for this, to see how we get going there. This map and this particular area of the map is really quite interesting. So we're going to scoot up here. And over the little wooden bridge. Lovely looking rivers through here, I must say. I really do like them. And we are in an area that is just littered with ginormous sequoia trees. I think that's about right. But anyway, This is our fleet. Look at it there. We've gone small, we've gone versatile, and we've gone for just bulky power, really. So we've got our Volvo BM there with the standard trailer on the back. We're going to get a tipper trailer because there are, in areas such as this, lots of stones that we need to break up at some point, but we don't have the ability to do that yet. We've got a crawler tractor with a winch on. We're going to try and use this area here as a bit of a staging area. And so we're going to fell down some of these trees around us, chop them up, load them up into there, and take them away. And then we've got this beast, the old Volvo articulated loader. This is just a delight. Had to do a bit of searching around to find a grab that we could use. This one's going to be fine. And yeah, the idea being, we'll buy ourselves a chainsaw. We haven't got any smart machines to fell trees with just yet, because they are quite expensive. The end goal being, though, of course, that we can sell enough product here that we can get to that point where we will have a feller buncher, we will have a forwarder, and we'll be able to make everything work in between. As you can see around here, like I say, I think we're going to build a yard. I want to have a storage area for all of our equipment, so we're going to build that somewhere around here where it's relatively flat. But just look at the size of these trees. These are going to take some felling and clearing out here. So these are the big guys. They're going to be worth a lot of money for us as well. And we'll be able to get something in the making here. As you can see from the land that we own, we have this big chunk here. Now, land, like I said, is quite expensive, quite cheap, sorry. It's about £75,000 for each parcel around here. And there's still some big ones left to go. That one's obviously huge, so it's about twice the price. But the one that I purchased here is 78, and this one is 70. So that's going to give us a good place to start with. And look at all the big trees in here. So we've got some work to do. We need a chainsaw, like this one here. And what we can also do is, we're going to leave a few trees. So I'm going to grab a spray can as well, because that's always good to have. We'll go for a nice blue color today. So there's a few of the small trees, like I say, that we're going to keep. But what we do want to do is figure out an area that we're going to fell and get going with. So I think this area on the corner here would be a good starting point for some kind of building. Where we can get ourselves a bit of a foothold. So we'll have to figure out what that looks like. And also where we are is actually quite a good little area to start with too. So, no, we'll get rid of some of these guys around here. Like this one can go. Let's just see what marking are we using here. Probably the cross, I would assume. So if it is the cross, it is. Let's just change that. There you go. That one can go. And this one can go. Lovely. Anything else in this particular area here? Yeah, maybe. No, that one can stay for now. Yeah, get rid of there on a bit of the slope there, so we can start with just those ones and this one over here too, and then that'll give us a bit of an area to clear up. So we need somewhere that we can stack trees in, really, you know. That one can stay. All of the dead trees around here, they can go, because that's just free wood, really. And this will be sublime. Get all this chopped down. We'll get a little trailer of some description that we can use to cart things over to the iron ore plant as well, because that'll be good. And then we should be good to go. So it's time to unleash the chainsaw and get after it, really. I want to just go down a bit, really. Get as low as I can on this one. Now, which way is it going to fall? Is it going to fall, or is it going to stand up there? Oh, she's down. Love it. Love it, love it, love it. All right, so. All right, let's just get ourselves tied up here ever so slightly. Lovely. Oh, we are just professionals. What we're gonna do is get as much of this tidied up and taken care of as we can, and then let's see. That's the very first one knocked down here as well, which is great. So now we can get this chopped up. What we need with the lengths, though, I don't know how important that's gonna be. How long is our trailer here? Let's just go for. Oh, there. Awesome. All right. And that's it. The first one done. So let's just get this loaded up here. We'll get everything into a bit more of a position to use. This is the Volvo BM loader that is pretty much everywhere other than the mod hub at the moment. I do believe it's supposed to be coming as a perhaps there's a pre-order special or something, but I'm sure we'll find out. We stuck the grab on the front of it is actually the muck grab from the Libya crawler, which is I think by Black Sheep Modern on the mod hub. Just fits a little bit better. With the big sequoia trees there, it's going to struggle, but we will. I think anything will really with those because they're just huge. But yeah, this is a nice little machine. And it should fit into our plans quite nicely. It's not too expensive either, which is always going to be the goal. So let's see if we can just grab this. Oh, nailed it. Look at that. Perfect. We will have to, at some point, we're going to have to lease the skid steer as well, so we can grind out the stumps there. We can break down those rocks as well, so we'll do all that in due time, and then yeah, that allows us to get ahead of the game. What we want to do is get as much of our timber that we have here over to the production plant, which handily is just over there. It's going to produce a whole load of different goods for us that we can then use to sell or build into different products that we'll need, so that's going to be exciting. And around we go here. Yeah, nice little simple setup. We don't have any of the flash Volvo machines yet, or even any of the big John Deere forwarders or fella bunches. We will get to those. That is the aim. We want to see us to be successful. We want to see us become a mega player, really. And that's exactly what we'll do. We're going to just park ourselves over here a bit more on this side, I think. And let's just get ourselves around there like that. That's handy. Wonderful stuff. Okay, let's just get ourselves lined up a little bit better there. I'm actually really enjoying getting stuck into forestry at the moment there. It's not something that I've ever really done too much of, but it's just been phenomenal. Stick that one down there. There you go. Number one. We had a live stream yesterday, a multiplayer live stream, where it was myself, Gamer Dragon, Virtual Farmer, and Derp were joining us, and it was just an absolute riot. If you were there to watch that, thank you very much. I hope you enjoyed it as much, watching it as much as we did taking part. It was chaotic and crazy, but just brilliant. Absolutely sensational. All right, around we go. I'm going to take this one next about there. Oh, we're crushing it. We're absolutely crushing it. And then, yeah, I think the first game, or the first stage of this is going to be, let's get a little yard set up, a little shed so we can store things in. sort out a little bit of flat ground, and then we're gonna try and, before we finish this episode, we're gonna knock down one of those giant sequoia trees, and we'll see how that comes together, because that looks really cool. And then yeah, we'll be looking awesome actually. Let me know as well what you think we should do to really advance our operation here. How can we've got 10 episodes here to try and become as large as we can. So what would you like to see in terms of what would qualify as being a very successful company? I'd love to know. Put that beacon on here. And away we go. Child's play, frankly. Absolute child's play. Let's get one more there, and then we'll leave that little scrap for now. Move on to the next victim. Whoop, easy, easy. Nice little, a very cheap load, this one, I must say. For the power it has into it as I crash into a tree, it was surprising how affordable this was. It allows you to do a few different things. We'll get a bucket for it as well, so that we can actually attack some of the when we do start to get a bit of stone work to do, we can attack that with some power as well. But yeah, this just allows us to do everything that we need. Go on, physics. You may keep the slog. There you go. Awesome. Now we've got the bigger version. We've got the crawler and the winch for some of these larger trees, like the sequoia trees, so we can actually move those properly, which I think will be good fun. So what we're going to do is go and attack one of those right now, because I haven't used this winch yet. So this tree will come down once we've moved all this out of the way. We've got one down over there though, so that's a cracking start. Let's go for a bit of a cruise. Ho, 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 ho. Oh, this has got some wheels. Nice. All right. It's loud, it's clunky, it's rattly, but look at it. What an absolute beast. So what we're going to do is try and fell one, and then we will winch her in. Really? I would like us to get a setup with a forwarder or a yarder here as well. I think that'll be really cool, because we have some terrain in here to deal with as well at some stage. We're just going to leave you here. Notice that that needs to be attached for us to have any hope of working. All right, and then we will come back to this once we've attacked the tree, which is going to be this one. I imagine it's going to take some time to cut through, but these things are ginormous. Absolutely huge. We're going to have to cut them into smaller lengths because they're going to be so heavy. Come back! Look at that thing. Good lord. I'm sure this is fine. I'm sure we're nice and safe here. Right. Try and get that one over there if we can. Okay, okay, well. Look at it. Again, don't try this at home, kids, but if we were just to walk up here with this, allow me to tie this up a bit. Like, they don't go, huh? They're stuck there. That's interesting. Alright, well. I'm gonna go for just a couple of meters in length, just so we can try and actually cut this. Let's see how we get on there. That's big. All right. We'll start small because I just don't know if it will, how much weight this is going to pull. It's only about a 45 or 50 horsepower engine there, so we'll give it a go. And let's find out. We're going to come over here. We're going to press R. We're going to press B. Oh, it's too heavy. Oh, wow. How much did it say that was? Attached to tree. 6.6 ton. That's over 6.5 ton. Okay. See if we can cut one a little bit smaller. See if that'll work. Oh, she's on. All right, bring her in. Oh Lord, it's gonna squash me. Actually gonna squash me. Oh my word! I mean, it's just toy. It's just toying with this thing. Crazy. Oh, let's go and just try and drag this one over. It's fine. I'm sure it's fine. Do I want to lower that down maybe? Will that help things? Get all the tracks on the floor? Little. There you go. Good Lord. This is just epic. Absolutely epic. I'm having so much fun with this at the moment. It's great. So we'll try and get that one fell down and tidied all up there and looking good. It's going to take some work, but not work that we're afraid to do. We'll probably actually all get these just stacked up along the side here for now. And then we'll load them all up and get them away. But this is where our money's going to be. This is where we're going to have that opportunity to really grow and expand to the levels that we need to. And I'm very much looking forward to seeing how this goes and what happens with it all, really. Like I say, let me know if you feel like we should have attached. We're just going to detach the tree here. Let me know what else you think we should do and how else we should get our money in and what the next piece of equipment we should buy should be. We're going to leave it here for now. Thank you very much for watching the first episode of this challenge where we're going to see how quickly we can grow our forestry company here and see where we can take it. Until next time, thank you very much for watching. Do stay safe, enjoy what you're doing, and we'll see you all in the next one. See you then.